Thank you.
Tonight, turmoil in DeSantis world. NBC News reporting inside high-level strategy talks at DeSantis super PAC Never Back Down that one board meeting earlier this month nearly ended in a brawl as the Florida governor's allies struggle to reverse a slide in the polls and a surging Nikki Haley.
The race is always framed around Donald Trump, whether someone can beat him or not. People want an alternative, and they made a summary judgment on DeSantis that he wasn't it because his polling numbers were very, very high, and then they just simply tanked.
A source inside the room telling NBC News during a heated discussion, a longtime DeSantis confidant challenged a PAC consultant to a fight. At least two other board members forced to restrain him.
People are frustrated, and they have different ideas of how to regain the high ground and how to win. And that's going to come out in emotion.
The internal strife at the PAC playing out as the group struggles to tap its big dollar donors. One contributor telling NBC News, quote, "You don't just keep throwing money at Radio Shack." Amid the latest troubles, the PAC CEO, Chris Jankowski, announcing his resignation last week.
I love you too.
Nikki Haley, now the biggest threat to the DeSantis campaign, has pulled even with him in Iowa and ahead of him in other primary states. DeSantis and his allies taking the battle for early state voters to the air.
We know her as Crooked Hillary, but to Nikki Haley, she's her role model, the reason she ran for office.
Fight Right, Inc., a new DeSantis-allied super PAC, launched after that chaotic meeting at Never Back Down, cutting this spot, tying Haley to Hillary Clinton. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds following up her endorsement of DeSantis, cutting multiple spots, praising her fellow Republican governor.
If you like what we're doing in Iowa, then you'll love what Ron DeSantis will do for this country.
And DeSantis securing another coveted endorsement, Bob Vander Plaats, an influential evangelical leader in the Hawkeye state.
You need a president that's going to surround themselves with the best and brightest people versus having a hard time attracting them again. And someone who's actually going to do what they say they're going to do.
DeSantis barnstorming Iowa in a 99-county tour, now just 7 weeks out from the Iowa caucuses, and preparing for a highly anticipated debate with California Governor Gavin Newsom, as the man who was once the shining star of the GOP is now looking for a spark.
Okay, Dasha Burns joins us now live from the campaign trail in Roebuck, South Carolina. Dasha, I want to go back to some of your reporting in the piece about the frustration of some DeSantis PAC donors. Let me read a little bit of the article that you published with your colleagues on NBCNewYork.com. We're going to put it on the screen here. So this is according to one donor. "I'm a bit agitated. These guys have spent all this money for no return," one DeSantis contributor said in explaining the hesitation that deep-pocketed donors have when Never Back Down asks for more cash. Quote, "You don't just keep throwing money at Radio Shack." Dasha, that is pretty damaging right there. Is that the sense you get from other DeSantis donors?
Well, look, Tom, it's kind of been the sense for a while now. There had been donor concerns since before even the launch of the campaign. There had been ups and downs. He got influxes, and there were concerns, and he got influxes again. But you see the rhetoric has continued to escalate, and now the tempers have continued to escalate, and the turmoil has sort of hit a bit of a ceiling here. And where they go from here is a really big question mark. Now you've got another super PAC that has launched that is sort of trying to take on a different tack here. The question is, do donors have enough faith to keep pouring money as they try to keep throwing things at the wall here, Tom?
And then, Dasha, I do want to ask you, you've been on the campaign trail from the get-go, right? Extensively and a lot with Governor DeSantis. How big of a problem is former governor and former UN ambassador Nikki Haley right now for him? Look, 49 days to go before the Iowa caucuses. A lot can happen there, and potentially another big endorsement coming DeSantis' way. So there's still a chance, but is he feeling that pressure?
Yeah, 49 days can be an eternity in political years, right? But the thing is, for a long time, Tom, when I talked to voters, the only names that came up were Trump and DeSantis. Now it's Trump, DeSantis, Haley, sometimes Ramaswamy. And it's really Haley and DeSantis that are duking it out, but they're duking it out for second. We are consistently seeing Trump now pulling ahead from both of them. And so there is little time left for the two to figure out who is really going to take that sort of second place or Trump alternative mantle. And even then, if one of them does cement themselves as the main alternative, there's very little time and a narrowing window to really take on Trump. So the DeSantis team is in a spot they never thought they would be in at the start of this campaign, Tom.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.